So I saw Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning last night, and this is just my thoughts. I'm not going to give a big old review about who's in what and what director did this and all that. Just what I thought, my initial thoughts of the film. Now, this is Movie Mash, and if you're not following, please hit the follow button. It helps out, and subscribe. Now, Dead Reckoning. So, Tom Cruise. This is like part 8, I think. This is like part 8 or 9. Anyway, the point is that this film, I had a lot of fun with it. I wasn't sure what to expect. I do know that the film's been pretty consistent all the way. Tom Cruise was like at his best on this. Not at his best, he's always at his best. He always commits. But I will say that this film, it was really good. Like, the action is great. The storyline is pretty decent. It's, you know, it's not that it's not been done before, but it was done really well. All the acting was done well all the way through. We're talking about Tom Cruise and that girl from who played, she was on Captain America. It's the only thing I ever seen her. I think her name is Hayley Atwell. She did a really good job. I haven't seen her on anything else apart from Captain America before, but as I said, she did really good, to the point where she didn't just look good at any time. When it was time to be stressful, she was stressed. I will say Ving Rhames and Simon Pegg, they're on this as well as usual, but for some reason I feel like they're always just kind of background characters. Ving Rhames is always saying just something cool, he's just there. But for some reason on this, I felt like his dialogue added a little bit more than usual, like a bit more advice. He was, I don't know, it just felt like he was more relevant on this than he has been on the others for some reason. Simon Pegg, usual, you know, comic relief. He does what he does. He still does it well. He's still good. I'm just saying he done it well. Now, if I had a gripe with this film, and it's very minimal, it would be to do with, there's a big action scene, a big stunt that Tom Cruise did. I mean, there's a lot of stunts. He did a big stunt, and it took about 100 takes to do it. So he had to jump off a bike, off a cliff. And you'll know, it's been on the trailer, you'll know what I'm talking about. The only gripe I have is, it was so good that I wanted to see that for a few seconds longer. It just felt like it was a very quick stunt, and it was short, and that was done. And it was so good, I just wanted to see it linger on only a few seconds more, but it was just that good. But as I said, this film was really good. Now, if you're a Mission Impossible fan, go and see it. And if you're not, go and see it. Now, another thing I was going to say is, because this is called Dead Reckoning Part 1, I was a bit worried about it ending where we just need to see the next part just to have a conclusion to this one. But I will say is, this film left enough for you wanting to see the second part to this story, but it still felt a whole movie. It felt like there was a conclusion to this one. So even if you don't see the next one, this still felt like a whole film at beginning, middle and end. There was no, oh no, it's ending on a cliffhanger where I have to see, you know. No, this had it was its own film, even though there's enough on it to give you more to see on the next one. So this is all I have to say. All I'm saying is, Uncharted. Anyone who's an Uncharted fan, there's a few scenes in this, but all I will say is Uncharted, no more. Check this film out. I really enjoyed it, and I don't know how many more of these we're going to get. Apparently it's going to be one more, but I will say that the way these are going, they could keep going. They just don't have to stop. They're that good. Each one have been really good. I will say part 2 was not my favourite. Still enjoy it, still good, but for me this was really good. All the acting, all the actors, the girl from Mantis, the girl who played Mantis in Guardians of the Galaxy, I don't even know that was her. She had a big part, but what she was given, she done fantastic. She was really good. All the actors did everything they were supposed to do. As small and big parts, they were all really solid cast. Really good movie. Thoroughly enjoyed it, especially the end sequence. I'm not going to say anything about it, obviously it's a spoiler free, but check that out. I thought Uncharted. For people who've seen Uncharted, and when you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. Now I have a question for you. Have you seen this film? Did you like it? What is your favourite Mission Impossible movie? In what order would you put them in? Put them in the comments and let me know, and I will get back and see if I agree with you or not, right? So check it out. Please hit the follow button. I'll talk to you later.